Hey guys, we're going to make a bed this week. We're going to go from this to this. To teach a multi-step life skill activity like this, using a chaining approach can be super helpful. Chaining is a teaching method in which an activity is broken down into its smaller steps. The steps of the activity or the subtasks are links, and they make up our chain. We give these smaller steps individualized attention, and the end goal is to put it all together so that the student can perform the multi-step activity with greater independence. The key here, though, is a lot of practice. There are multiple methods to chaining. Today we'll use a backward chain. In a backward chain, the student gets a lot of support up front during the initial steps of the task, and that can look like hand-over-hand assistance or frequent verbal prompts. The very last step of the activity, however, we want our student to complete independently or with a very small amount of assistance. So it goes from a lot of help to no help or little help. For making a bed, we have 3 steps to think about. Step 1 is to straighten out the comforter. Step 2 is to pull the sides of the comforter to cover the bed evenly. And step 3 is to arrange the pillows at the top of the bed. So with thinking about our backward chain approach, step 1 and step 2, we can give our student a lot of help and support with the physical guidance to do these things. And step 3, we'll see if they can do with just a gestural prompt or independently. Here are the levels of assistance to think about when we think about our chain. Hand-over-hand assistance is at the top with the most support. Then we've got verbal prompts. Then we've got gestures. And then you could provide supervision support. And at the very bottom, we have total independence. Here's a video model for teaching. Step 1 is to shake out the comforter so that it lies flat over the bed. If you're providing hand-over-hand assistance for this, you can show your student where to hold and how to lift the blanket up and down. Then we'll move on to step 2, which is to transition from each side of the bed to pull and make sure that the blanket is laying flat and even over each side. You might need to give verbal prompts to cue the transition from side to side, or you might need to give hand-over-hand assistance to show them where to hold and how to pull. Then the last step of the activity will be to place our pillows at the top of the bed. So you can try first with a demonstration or with a gestural prompt. And with practice, we'll see if they can do this last step by themselves. And that's it.